After always being in a relationship in some way, I struggle to be single. What things/advice do you have for learning to find peace being single?
Oh man, this is a good one.
Oh, that was such a whirlwind for me. I felt like I was drowning in a tsunami of my own making. When I finally had to branch out and be by myself, oh my gosh, I couldn't survive. I was so codependent on other people. When you come from an environment that heavily relies on codependency, that's what you're going to seek in your relationships. And that's why I was a serial dater. I was that chick in high school like who could not be single because I needed somebody for validation of my own existence. When I was finally single and by myself, I was sobbing every single night. It was fighting back the thoughts of unaliving myself. It was ugly. And then eventually I realized it wasn't so scary.
Right. And then growth happens.
Because guess what? Now it's 3:00 in the morning. I can have the kitchen light on, dancing in my underwear, singing Backstreet Boys while I'm deep cleaning the fridge, stoned as shit. And I can live my life. I can still do that now, guys. But
right.
When you get past your own sadness and like you hold the key to your own cage.
Right.
And once you step outside of that cage, you can really start discovering who you are and the things that make you happy. You just have to become comfortable with sitting by yourself and facing, because what do you do when you think about all of the shit that you've ever done that embarrassed you?
Right.
Or all of the things that anybody has done to hurt you, or all of the betrayal, or the fact that you don't love yourself. You hate yourself.
Yep. That.
All of it.
So you get to a point, I'm going to actually just attack men for a minute.
Okay.
I believe that at some point in life, every man should travel somewhere by themselves. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean like go to the next city. I mean like go to the other side of your country, right? Go somewhere that you have never been and spend a week there where you know no one. You have to find all the grocery stores on your own, figure out how you're going to eat, find things to do to keep yourself occupied, maybe to go take pictures, whatever it is that you're going to do. But that week, you're going to learn a lot about yourself because you are somewhere new in unfamiliar territory without zero comforts. Unless you're in like a 5-star hotel.
Right.
But even then, like that's just home base. You still have to go and explore the area that you're in. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. Mm-hmm. Those times of solitude where you are living alone, you get to learn like all of the things that really make you happy. Because it's no longer, well, what do you want for dinner? I don't know. What do you want for dinner? What do you want to watch tonight? I don't know. What do you want to watch tonight? You're going to find yourself eating peanut butter and jelly, watching fucking Ancient Aliens until 3:00 in the morning because that does it for you.
Yeah.
But now you know who you are versus relying on other people to kind of satiate the need to find your own identity. So
same thing for women, but not traveling by yourself. Live by yourself.
Yeah.
Like really discover who you are. I take 2 to 3 hour baths.
Yes, you do.
We planned our day the other day around my bath. My husband literally if I leave right now and I come back, you'll still be in the bath. So I need to be here for the drop off. And he was right.
You were still in the bath.
He was right. Yeah, I was still in the bath. He knew. So and I'm not done.
Okay. I'm going to pull the next one up in preparation.
So when you start getting those thoughts of I hate myself and this is why I hate myself, and you think of all of the embarrassing things and all of the things everyone's ever done wrong to you, you need to start looking at yourself, okay, well, what are the good things that you do? Right? If you have a pet, do you take care of that pet? Is that pet neglected? You are that pet's world. Okay, now think about your best friend. Unless you picked a really piece of shit human being who backstabs you and uses you as gossip and entertainment, your best friend is your best friend for a reason. Start looking at yourself the way that other people look at you.
Right. Have those conversations.
Right.
My best friend actually asked me the other day, because we've been friends for 26 years or something. Mm-hmm. He's like, how come out of everybody that's come and gone in our lives, we're still best friends? And it comes down to honor and integrity, because him and I are very outspoken and will hurt each other's feelings out of love, because criticism without love is cruelty.
Right.
Right. So there's an honor in that. And it shows too that if you've had a friend for 20 years, that you are capable of a long-term relationship. Mm-hmm. The problem is the ownership comes into my wife or my husband versus, the best friend, because you can't be possessive over a best friend like that because
Right.
you don't, you know what I mean? It's just a different thing.
Yeah.